Good morning, sunshines. It is Tuesday morning. I think it's the 24th. And yeah, we're off to a good start today. Kids have finished about a third of their schoolwork. It's like 10 a.m. We still have to do reading, and they have more assignments today, so we're spacing it out throughout the day, spacing out doing work and playing and stuff. So, and doing chores. Today I am going to do that organizing that I thought I was going to do yesterday, and I am going to do it while I'm listening to the Quirky Monday podcast. It's, like an hour long, an hour and 15 minutes. That should get me through. My TV is over there. That should get me through the organizing. That should take me well over the organizing. I don't have that much yarn, but I will check in with you. So really quick, I should revise my designation. I have like my sock yarn and my indie yarn in one place. Some of them are commercial. This is my like big box store yarn. So this is what I'm organizing first because it's going to be a little less interesting. I'm going to pull out all of the blues, hold them aside so I can start making hats out of them. So this is what I'm keeping out. I have little scraps of blue, all this blue. That's theoretically for hats, though I don't plan to use all of it right now. And then these are for working on the chain reaction afghan. There are a couple squares that I think the squares change color, but one is very similar color values, so I think this will work fine to change throughout on its own. And then there's one that has one yarn kind of worked over the other, and I think that will look really nice. I forgot to take you along when I tidied my indie stash, so I'll just show you a couple pictures of what it looks like now. I didn't really have to do much, but sometimes when you're pulling things from your stash, you don't necessarily put things back neatly, and that's what had happened. So I just tidied it up a little, and I didn't pull anything for this coming month because I haven't decided what I want to do. I have a couple ideas for April. Probably a sweater, and also at least one pair of socks, because obviously socks, and my nephews are going to have holiday socks. So I have the girls, and I have Patrick's, and I have Gabriel's. So now I need to do nephew socks, and then I'm done with Christmas socks except for whatever I'm going to make for my sister. So yeah, I didn't pull any yarn. I haven't decided. I'm not there yet. It's a week away, and I don't know. I feel too up in the air to make a decision, so I'm not doing that. But this is my nest today. And even though I have not finished the things that I cast on at the beginning of the month, you can see all of my project bags and various other assorted things, because I can't focus on anything for more than a few rows. I've started 2 new projects. I started a charity hat and a square for an afghan. So, oh, that's the wrong side. So yeah, I now have 8, 9 things actively going. It's fine. Hello, sunshines. It is Wednesday the 25th, and it's 6 p.m., and this is the first time I've picked up to record. It's been kind of a rough day. I am on my period, So I am cranky. I'm so cranky. And we're 10-ish days in to lockdown, and it is hard. It's hard, and the kids are doing fine. The kids are doing so great. The adults, we suck at it. We totally suck at it. So, yeah. Patrick and I had an argument this morning that got very heated, and then it was fine. We both had space, kind of as much space as you can have when you can't leave a house. And we talked it over and we were like, yeah, that was really, really dumb. Really dumb. So we're fine now, but we live in a house that is not tiny, but it's not huge. And it's a lot of bodies in a space. And right now, so my bedroom is in the back of the house. It was an addition put on. And I can hear Mara playing in the living room, which is on the opposite side of the house. I can hear her playing with paper. I have ridiculously good hearing, which I don't think helps. But yeah, it's a rough day. I took a nap. Did I say that? I took a nap to try to hard reset. So I'm doing fine. It's just, today is a rough day. Today is rough. But let's talk about something good. Let's talk about being productive. Here is my unexpected spring break list that I made for myself. And as you can see, I have been making progress. Oh, I forgot to cross that off. So I think I have 16 items to check off, and I have 4 of them checked off. We're about 10 days in to, well, now it's going to be 4 weeks because they're not going back until April 13th, maybe. That's the new tentative date. That's the first possible date as of right now. So who knows? So yeah, 10 days into that, and I have a quarter of my list finished, but I have also been working on some things that I don't have finished. So that's good. I'm trying. And these are all of the things that I've made progress on. So every day that I make progress on something, I mark it off, and I just realized I did not mark off. I worked on these 2 days. I'm probably going to work on it today, but I haven't yet, so I'm not going to count it. So I'm doing okay. Oh, and the fridge. I did not work on the fridge, but the boys worked on it on Sunday. So, nope, that was the wrong line. Yeah, well, squiggle that. So yeah, that got work on it too. So getting closer to this checklist being checked off. I'm working on it. I'm struggling, but I'm working on it. Yesterday, I revived my Habitica account because I have the children playing with me. So right here, this is me. And I'm super high level because back when we lived in Kentucky, I used to play all the time. Josh, Sword of Anadar, and I, we were on a team together. And we did quests. And then he stopped playing, so I stopped playing because it's less fun to play by yourself. But now, because I just wanted to make it fun for the kids to do what they were supposed to do, now we're together. So this is my son's avatar. This is my daughter's avatar. And Habitica, if you haven't played, is really fun because they have habits that you can work on. So these are things that you should do every whenever, and you can either do them and get a plus or minus if you don't do them, or if it's a habit you're trying to break, you can minus every time you do it. And then there are dailies, so things that you want to do every day, and you can set them up to be weeklies or monthlies too. But that's really fun because For instance, my kids have to read every day, and my daughter has 4 types of homework that she has to do every day. My son has 2 types of homework that he has to do every day. And then every morning we put their new homework assignments in to here so they get to check off their assignments when they're done. And it's just been a lot of fun to gamify what we're doing every day. And when you're in a party, you can do quests. So we are doing the first quest, which is about the feral dust bunnies. And my son was super excited to wake up this morning and see what exactly, like how much damage we did. So this is just the damage that's pending for just what I've done. I think they're both up to a couple points of damage today too.